Welcome to I'm Not Afraid of Math Anymore, Math Foldables. In this lesson, we will look at algebra functions and graphs, and we will learn about linear functions. Imagine that you were born on your brother's birthday and that your brother is exactly 2 years older than you. This relationship between your age and your brother's age is a linear function, and we can show it by writing it as an equation or in a table of values or by creating a graph. Linear functions have three forms. Let's begin by creating and evaluating a function equation. We'll let your age be x and your brother's age be y. If we add 2 to your age, we will get your brother's age, so our equation is x plus 2 equals y. Next, let's evaluate this function equation. That means we'll choose some number values for x, and then we will add 2 to it and see what comes out for y. 2 years before you were born, you were negative 2 years old. We add 2 to that, and we see that your brother was 0 or newborn. 1 year before you were born, your brother was 1. When you were newborn, your brother was 2. When you were 1, your brother was 3. And when you were 2, your brother was 4. We can make a table of values that just shows all of our x numbers and our y numbers. This is leaving out the plus 2 equals that is in the equation. And all of these x and y numbers combine into points, which we write inside parentheses and with a comma separating the x and y numbers. The points can then go on a graph, and that shows symbolically all the possible answers to this function equation, because we could never write all the possible answers in the equation or in the table of values. We need a graph to show the rest of the answers. As we graph, we see that this is point -2, 0. This is point -1, 1. This is point 0, 2, point 1, 3, and point 2, 4. When we connect all of the points, we see a straight line. Notice that the word linear has the word line in it. So when we graph a linear function, it will create a straight line. Notice also that that straight line has arrows on both ends. That means that it goes on forever in both directions. Any point that we could find on that line would fit into our equation and our table of values, and anything that we put into the equation and table of values would also fit on the line. And that is how the equation, the table of the values, and the graph all go together and are 3 different ways of showing the same information.